We are a nonprofit. We were founded in 2003 by a group of artists and educators and actually one puppeteer whose mission was to create community through creative projects. And so we've been doing projects around the Colorado Springs community for the last almost 20 years. And so our newest and latest project is what you're going to see here, Concrete Coyote. It's a about 8-acre community park that we're trying to build here at this site. It's an old abandoned asphalt and concrete factory that we bought in 2019. And we've been working with community volunteers, hundreds of them, to transform it from sort of an old abandoned site into a useful community resource. So we're building trails, we're building sheds, we're doing art projects all around the property. So Colorado Springs Utilities, when they came to us, they proposed they want an easement through the property to build some high voltage power lines. And they want to come sort of up and make like an L shape through our property. And right now we're negotiating with them with the route, because for us, where they want to put the power line is very close to where we are hoping to build a caretaker's residence, our office where we'll hold programs for the community. And then also it's in this front area, which you'll notice is shady compared to the rest of the property. And so we have a lot of trees, and because of the rules that the high voltage power lines have, we'd have to cut down a lot of trees. And so we're working with CSU to see if the route could change, or if they could help mitigate the costs if we lose a lot of trees, of replanting some trees and making sure we don't lose all the nice shade we have right now. This is our outdoor shade classroom. We'd actually unfortunately lose this probably if the power lines go in all the trees. And then the high voltage power lines, if you look up, see sort of where that Venus is and the Earth planet is? It would go along that ridge trail across, to come in up along that ridge. So only about 50 yards from where we want to put our house and office. And the big issue for us that we're negotiating with CSU is this adventure playground that kids built a couple summers ago in these trees, we would have to dismantle because we'd have to, again, cut all those trees down. I think the soccer field could stay intact again, but the power line one would go, I think, right over it. And again, all those trees that give it sort of 50% shade would have to go, which would make it much less pleasant to play on. When CSU got this, started this proposal, it was years ago, and they, it was a dump site. It was an abandoned, old, blighted piece of property, and I'm sure they looked at it and was like, oh, no one will care if we put high-powered lines through here. But now that we offer a lot to the community, we want people to be very positive and just be like, hey, Concrete Couch, I did a program here, learned to build a trail, it was awesome. Remember that value, and as everybody goes through the process of figuring out what's best for everyone.